Hello everyone, this is Shruti Saxena Das, and in today's video we are going to discuss about selection sort. It's a sorting technique which is based on comparisons. So basically, if any unsorted list of element is given and you need to sort it by using selection sort, then in that case you have to make comparisons. What we have to do, that first thing is we need to divide it into two parts. First part will be the sorted part in the left and unsorted part at the right. So initially sorted part will be empty and unsorted part will be must be containing entire list of elements. Now in each iteration we need to find out the smallest element, and after finding out the smallest element in the unsorted list we need to swap it with the first element of unsorted list. So we'll see this with the help of the example. So in the algorithm, you can see, algorithm is written on the sheet. You can see that we have to take one variable, min. So initially it will be pointing to the location 0. So the first element of the array will be minimum. Now we'll search for the minimum element in the whole list, and after finding out the minimum element in the list, we need to swap it with this element which is at 0. After that we'll increment the value of min, and then we need to repeat this thing again and again until whole list is sorted. So that is the algorithm. We'll see the example and then we'll come on to pseudocode. So suppose we are having 5 elements. (30, 15, 7, 20 and 5. So these are the 5 elements. We need to sort it by using selection sort. So we need to remember that in selection sort we have to select the smallest element from unsorted list, and in each iteration we have to find out the smallest element and we have to place that element at the beginning of unsorted list. So as the algorithm is stating, see, first of all we'll take a variable which will point to the location 0. That means this min is pointing to location 0. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, as array index starts from 0. Now what we have to do, that first thing is minimum is pointing to 0. Here in selection sort we have to check for the minimum element in the rest of the list, and we need to swap it with the value which is pointed by min. That is the basic concept of this algorithm. So we need two loops. First loop will run from 0 to n-1, and second element is for the second loop will be used for the comparisons. Now see, we'll take the first loop for I equals to 0. J will run from here till last. Okay, I is 0. So now what will happen for I is 0? What we need to do? We'll start J from 1 till it will run till 4. So for I equals to 0, J equals to 1, what we need to do? We need to find out whether it is minimum or not, whether the next element is minimum or not. So in every iteration we need to compare the element pointed by min to the next element, okay, element at J. So we'll compare 30 with 15. As 30 is greater than 15, so now minimum should point to, min variable should point to 15. So it will be like this: 30, 15, 7, 25. Now min will be equals to 1. Okay, element at 1, which is 15. Now we'll increment the value of J. For J equals to 2, J will come here. Okay, we'll compare it with min value. Now 7 is smaller than 15. Again, if 7 is smaller, the element pointed by J, if it is less than min, element pointed by min, then in that case we need to swap it. So 30, 15, 7, 25. Now min will point to this element 7. Okay. Now again we'll increment the value of j. Now in this case again j will be incremented. Now j will point to fourth element as j equals to 0, 3. Array starts from 0, so j will be fourth element, which is 20. Now in this case when we'll compare minimum element, min is 7, a of min is 7, a of j is 20. Now in this case, as a of j is larger than min, we are not going to replace it, we are not going to swap it. Now j will be incremented, j equals to 4. Now see the element at a of j is 5. 5 is less than a of min is still 7, so we need to swap it. So in this case 5 will come here, 7 will come here. So finally we'll get, for j equals to 4, minimum will be, minimum we will compare a of min with a of j, simply min will be 5. Okay. So in this case, now see j value is 4, that means j loop is finished now. Now after this, when you have checked for each and every element in the array, now in this case you need to swap, after finishing you need to swap the value at min with the value, first value of unsorted array. See, we need to swap with the first element of unsorted part. So initially sorted part is empty, we are not having any sorted part over here, all the elements are in unsorted list. The first element in unsorted list is 30. So we have found the element which is minimum in the list, we need to swap it with the element, first element of this unsorted list. So what will happen? 5 will come here and 30 will come here. Sorry, I'll write it again. It will be 5, 15, 7, 20 and 30. So this will be the array after first iteration. We have checked for I equals to 0 and j, we have j ran from 1 to 4. Now you can see the pseudocode. This is the pseudocode. You can check it out. See, I loop will run from 0 to n minus 1. Each time you have to select one element. Okay. And minimum will be I. So this will, see, we are initializing it with the 0. Minimum will be 0 for the first time. After that, I value will be incremented and minimum will become 1. Then minimum will become 2. So every time you have to increment the value of min by 1. And j is running from I plus 1 till n. Every time we are checking array of j with array of min. If array of min is greater, then in that case min value will be j. So that's what we were doing over here. For I equals to 0, we have taken j loop from 1 to 4. Okay, as total array index is from 0 to 4. So we have taken till 4, and each time what we are doing, we are comparing the elements and we are finding out whether we have initialized min with 0 and we have compared it with the next element. If next element is smaller, then in that case we were initializing the min variable to that value. Like in this case 15 is smaller, so min is pointing to 15. In this case 7 is smaller than 15, so min is pointing to 7. Fine. So this is what we are doing over here. After that, I value will be incremented, and at the last, when j loop is finishing, you can see it over here. J is running till n minus 1. So when this loop is finishing, after that we are swapping the values of a of I with a of min. A of I means the first element. Okay. In this case, I equals to 0. So first element was 30 in this case. So we were swapping 30 with the minimum element 5 over here. Okay, so I value it will be incremented for the next iteration. What will happen? For j equals to 1, again we will start So I equals to 1 means this one. So in the code you must have seen I value will be incremented, min value will be I. Min equals to I means in this case min equals to 1. So min is pointing to 15. After that J loop will start from I plus 1, that means J loop will start from here. J loop is going to start from here, I plus 1, I value is 1 over here, so J will start with 2. J equals to 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, J equals to 2 till J equals to 4. So again what we are going to do, we have to compare array of J with array of min. If it is small, then minimum will be J element. So we'll compare 15 with 7. As 7 is smaller, so min will now point to 7 instead of 15. J value will be incremented. Now J equals to 3, that means A of J will be 20. Again we are going to compare it. So after comparing, 20 is greater, so nothing will change. For J equals to 4, we'll compare it with 30. Now 30 is also greater than 7, so no change will occur. So finally we'll get this, and minimum is still pointing to 7. So after J loop is finished, okay, after this iteration, what will happen, that array of I, A of I, which was 15, I was 1 in this case, so A of I was 15, A of 1 is 15. So we have to swap A of I with A of min. So you can see each time what is happening, you are getting one sorted array and list of unsorted array, although this one is also sorted, but this is unsorted. Okay, so I will be again incremented, I equals to 2. For I equals to 2, we have to start J value from I plus 1, that means J will start from 3. So J will start from 3, A of I will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. A of I is 15. Okay, so this will become, I will become min. Okay, so what we have to do, we need to compare it with the next value. Okay, J will be this one. So array of J, when you will compare with min, nothing will happen because 20 is greater than 15, so nothing is going to happen. J value will be incremented, J equals to 4. J equals to 4 is 30. At J equals to 4, element is 30. Now 30, when you will compare with min, again 30 is greater than 15, nothing is going to happen. So after this, A of I, which is 15, and A of min, which is again 15, are to be swapped, because same element is to be swapped, nothing is going to be changed. So you'll get, at the last you'll get 5, 7, 15, 20 and 30. Okay, the same element list you'll get. So in this case, I will be again incremented to 3. Okay, when I will be incremented to 3, J value will be I plus 1, that means 4. So for I equals to 3, J will be 4. So when I equals to 3 means this will become min. The third element, min equals to I. You can see it over here, min equals to I, that means min will be I value is 3. So when you will compare it with array of J, now this 30 is greater than 20, so nothing is going to change. We'll increment the value of J by 1. Now when you'll increment the value of J by 1, this loop will become false and you'll come out of the loop. When you'll come out of the loop, you have to swap A of min with A of I. Both the elements are same, so we are not going to change anything. Similarly, it will run for I equals to 4 also. For I equals to 4, J equals to 5. Now J equals to 5, we are not having anything, so nothing is going to happen. So finally, these are the elements which we got, and these are the sorted elements, as you can see. So the basic concept of selection sort is that you need to find out the minimum element and you need to replace it with the first element of unsorted list. Fine. So these are the elements which are given. Full list is unsorted. Now you need to first of all initialize min value to the first element. For rest of the elements, you are going to find out the minimum element. When you will get the minimum element, you need to swap it. 5 will come here, 30 will come here. Okay. Again, in the second iteration, we got these elements. So min will be incremented, I will be incremented. So because of that, min will point to this. We'll again find out the smallest element. 7 is the smallest element. We'll swap with this. So this is the basic concept. In every iteration, you need to find out the smallest element and you need to swap it with the first element of unsorted list. So each time you'll be having two sublist. One will be sorted, another will be unsorted. Okay. So we need there is no need to compare each element with all the elements of sorted list. Every time you have to compare it with the last element only. Okay. Last element means you need to compare you have to start with the first element of unsorted. You need to compare it with the rest elements of unsorted only. There is no need to compare it in the left side because left side contains sorted elements. So I hope this thing will be clear. In case of any confusion, you can ask your doubts in the comment section. Thank you so much.